Hi! Sorry it's been a hot minute since I've made a video, been a bit busy. I managed to get myself engaged to the love of my life. I've been working more than I usually have because my boss has decided to not be my boss anymore. I've had my credit card cloned and used to make an illegal gun purchase in the United States of America, so damn. Also, have you ever heard of ocular emphysema? Because I hadn't, but now I've got it. And if all that wasn't enough, I've had ants in my car. So I wanted to give a massive thank you to the absolute chads that have helped keep the channel alive. These people have been donating their money as well as their viewership and their support, and it's just been fantastic. So thank you all so much. I promise more content is going to keep coming. Just life's a bit of a pain, but thank you all so much. It really does mean the world to me. So the Lord of the Rings set dropped, and whether you love it or hate it, it's in modern. So today we're playing a green-white Saga taxes list, and we're testing out 4 copies of Samwise Stouthearted. Samwise is a 2-mana, 2/1 halfling peasant with flash, and when Samwise enters the battlefield, we can return a permanent card from our graveyard that was put there this turn, and return it to our hand. The ring tempts us. So Samwise does seem like the strange love child between Brought Back and Eternal Witness, even with the same stats as Eternal Witness and the same cost as Brought Back. And being able to get a valuable card back from our grave is always nice, but with the abundance of exile-based removal we see in the format now, I don't think Samwise will be enough just to justify being in the list without a little building around. So today I'm running 4 copies of Windswept Heath, 4 copies of Ghost Quarter, and 4 copies of Urza's Saga, as they are cards that for no mana can leave the battlefield and be returned to our hand. Getting Tempted by the Ring has some interesting abilities, although we aren't building around these abilities, the incremental and situational value isn't something that can be overlooked. The only other change I've made to my standard green-white list is that I'm running a single copy of Haywire Mite in the main, because being able to exile the 1 ring seems like it might be a little bit of a big deal. And on MTGO there's a new button that says Friendly Modern League, and well, because I'm a human with no self-control and I have to press a button whenever they come up, I've clicked it, so we're going to be running it through a Friendly Modern League and seeing how we go. Let's get on with the games.
Round 1.
Alrighty, round 1, we've won the die roll. Let's go first. Give a Rune, Stoneforge Mystic, Haywire Mite, couple of lands, looks good. Let's lead Windswept Heath, crack it. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's get Temple Garden, we will pay 2 life. So if we're against Burn, we've basically punted. Alright, run out the Give of Runes, pass the turn there. Island, into a Benthic Biomancer. Okay. Some sort of merfolk list. They pass to me. Plains is good. Let's run that out. Run out the Stoneforge Mystic. I think Sword of Fire and Ice is the safest choice. Pass it there. No attacks. Mutavault. No attacks and they're passing. Solitude's nice. We've got enough lands to cast it soon. Let's run out Ghost Quarter, Haywire Mite, and pass it there. Vidalcan Hexcatcher. Lords up Benthic. Now Ben really thick. Island from our opponent. Tide Shaper. Okay, it is kicked. Targets our Temple Garden. No worries. No attacks and is passing. Stoneforge Mystic is going to put into play the Sword of Fire and Ice. Go to my turn. Aether Vial's good. So let's just play a Ghost Quarter. Run out Aether Vial. Equip the Stoneforge with the Sword of Fire and Ice. Swing in for 3. They're taking it. We're going to hit the Hexcatcher with the trigger.
You are dead!
Destroy the Vidalcan Hexcatcher and draw a card. It's another Aether Vial. We'll run it out. Pass the turn there. Plays the Ottawara. Interesting. Master of the Pearl Trident. Animating Mutavault. So we can't block any of this, so we won't worry about it. We go down to 9. Go to our turn. Aether Vial's ticking up. Another Aether Vial. Well, I don't think we're going to run that out. So firstly, we're just going to attack with the Stoneforge. It hits. Shoot down the Master of the Pearl Trident. Horizon Canopy. Let's play it. Let's crack it to draw. Another Stoneforge is nice. Do we run that out? I don't think we do, and we're just going to pass it there. Another copy of Master of the Pearl Trident. Plays an island. Animating the Mutavault. Okay, they swing. Let's cast Solitude, ditching Stoneforge. Eat the Master. Solitude goes away. Let's Eiganjo the land. Yeah, let's block the Benthic. Not so thick now, Ben. We're down to 7. Opponent has 1 card in hand. So do we. Go to my turn. Aether Vials. Yeah, I'll tick them both up. Touch the Spirit Realm. Hello. Swing in for 3. Opponent takes it down to 13. shoot the Tide Shaper, Samwise as well. Okay, I think we'll just pass it there. Opponent's doing nothing. Let's touch the Spirit Realm on Stoneforge Mystic. Could Ghost Quarter ourselves, so we'd get another Plains out, and then we can get the Ghost Quarter back to hand. I don't hate that. So let's Ghost Quarter our Plains, get ourselves a Plains, go to the end step, use Stoneforge's ability, grab ourselves Kaldra, activate Aether Vial, run out Samwise. Samwise will get back the Ghost Quarter. Let's make Stoneforge Mystic our Ring Bearer. Go to our turn, tick up one Aether Vial, keep the other one on 2. Giver of Runes, not bad. Let's run out the Ghost Quarter, activate Stoneforge Mystic, put Kaldra into play, equip Samwise with the sword, go to combat, attack for 9, opponent down to 4, sword shoots them for 2, draw an Urza Saga. Okay, pass the turn there. Opponent hard casts a Subtlety. Yep, draws with Waterlogged Grove. And scoops it up there. Very nice. We don't have a lot, do we? I mean, perhaps one extra copy of Haywire Mite over a Thalia. We'll run it back like that.
Hello! Magic sword here!
I like this one. I'm going to keep Island into Aether Vial. We're going to lead Ghost Quarter and pass. Aether Vial ticking up. Plays an Island. Let's run out Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Giver of Runes. Pass it there. Hex Catcher from our opponent. Aether Vial up to 2. Swings in for 1. Well, I'm just going to take it. They activate the Aether Vial. Lord of Atlantis. Yep, so we're going to take 2. Tap in their mana. Civilium. Okay, go to my turn. Plains. Is Plains helpful? Let's cast Solitude, ditching Samwise. That resolved. All right, take out Civilium. Touch the Spirit Realm on the Solitude. So the question is, are we just Plainsing it up? Or do we run out the Urza Saga? If we run out the Urza Saga, we're committing to making tokens. Whereas I think the sword is better. Both players are getting pretty low on cards. We've got 2 lands in hand. They might have 2 action spells. So I'm going to play the Plains, and then that just lines up better, I think. All right, Solitude comes back, eats the Lord of Atlantis. Opponent's on 28 life. They play a Lord of Atlantis. Mutavault gets animated, swings in. Okay, let's block with the Solitude. So we give Pro Blue, they'll make it lose all effects, but then I think the Pro Blue happens afterwards. So yeah, we'll give Pro Blue. They activate the Aether Vial. What's that last card in your hand? Merfolk Trickster. Okay, so Solitude gets tapped and loses all abilities until end of turn. Yep, then we're going to give it Pro Blue, which happens afterwards. So we still eat the Hex Catcher. Perfect. Go to my turn. Land. Let's run out Urza Saga. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Pretty happy just passing here. Keep their Aether Vial on 2. No attacks and passes. Samwise. Okay. Let's activate Stoneforge. Let's put down Sword of Fire and Ice, hey? Equip that to Solitude.
I have a magic sword.
Swing in for 5. Life linking. All right, we hit. Let's try and shoot down the Lord of Atlantis. That worked. Another Samwise. Awesome. Well, we will pass the turn there. Opponent's keeping the Aether Vial on 2. Animates Mutavault. Swings in for 4. Well, we'll take it. Batterskull 2. Well, let's make a construct. Let's grab an Aether Vial. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Try and shoot the Trickster. That works. Draw a land. Perfect. Pass the turn there. Opponent's keeping their Aether Vial on 2. And opponent scoops up the match. Yeah, we were in a pretty commanding position there. Sword of Fire and Ice just rips apart their whole deck. All right, that was really, really good. That was a nice game to have for my first time back. We didn't get to use any of the Samwises, but we had them in reserve if we needed them. So we could have Ghost Quartered our own lands. We were going to get our fetches back. Horizon Canopy equals an extra draw because then we get the Horizon Canopy back. If they did randomly have Dismember for something like Solitude, with the amount of lands we had, there's the chance that we would just let it go so we could recast the Solitude and take out another one of their creatures. But yeah, they were just too far behind, and Stoneforge was going to start putting down a bunch of equipments, which was really, really good. So, fun.
Round 2.
Alrighty, round 2, we've won the die roll. Let's go first. Stoneforge times 2, Giver of Runes, and 4 lands, including an Urza Saga. This seems really good. Also, I'm just going to read the names of the cards out in my hand. Quality content.
Sometimes you just gotta do it because it's your job.
So we'll keep this. Windswept Heath. I'm going to go get a Plains. Grab Giver of Runes, pass the turn there. Misty Rainforest. They crack it. Steam Vents, untapped. Lightning Bolt on the Giver of Runes. No worries. Let's play Ghost Quarter, Stoneforge Mystic. This Stoneforge is just going to get a Sword of Fire and Ice, and we'll pass the turn there. So we get the Sword of Fire and Ice to better insulate our hand against removal. We're more likely to be able to cast a Sword of Fire and Ice than something like a Batterskull or a Kaldra. Unholy Heat. No worries. Skyclave Apparition. So we're going to play Eiganjo, Giver of Runes, Stoneforge Mystic. And now this one will grab... I think we'll grab Batterskull. Same reason as the Sword of Fire and Ice. We're much closer to being able to cast it, and our Giver of Runes cannot protect our Stoneforge currently. Pass the turn there. Opponent cracks the Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents untapped. Unholy Heat on the Stoneforge. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Samwise. Let's try with a Sword of Fire and Ice. Yep, Spell Pierce.
Oh, bother.
Surveils and keeps the card on top. We cannot pay 2. Let's run out Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Expressive Iteration. Exiles a Misty Rainforest. Swinging in for 1. I mean, are we going to cycle an artifact or something? What would be the last type? You know what? Sure. Let's take the bait. See what happens. Because I would love to see what they're going to do to get the 4th type. They crack the Misty Rainforest. Get an island. Consider. Bins a Ledger Shredder. Okay, so we're losing a Giver of Runes, but we made them bin a Ledger Shredder. I'm okay with that. Yep, and they've been a Ragavan. Go to my turn. Could just resolve Batterskull here. I do like that. Okay, let's crack the Windswept Heath. Grab ourselves a Plains. Run out the Batterskull. Pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Get an island. Mishra's Bauble. Okay, they get to Surveil. Bins a Ragavan. Cracks the Bauble, looking at our top card. I hope it's good. Has to attack. Take it down to 15. It's a big Murktide. Yep, big Murktide. Only a 4/4. Second Murktide. Second Murktide.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
So we got a 9/9 and an 8/8. Okay, go to my turn. What do we draw? Haywire Mite's not good. So we're going to make a construct. Guess we'll fetch up Shadowspear. Run out Samwise. Samwise gets back the Urza's Saga. We're going to make the Germ token our Ring Bearer. Now, the cool thing about being a Ring Bearer is it's a legendary creature and it can't be blocked with creatures with greater power. So we get a free attack. Then we play Urza's Saga. Run out the Haywire Mite. Go to combat. Attack for 4. Opponent can't block. So we're up to 19. So opponent needs 1 more point of damage to be able to get through. So they need to be able to beef up the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, they play a land. Now I see why everyone wants the ring. It's awesome. And it's okay if we lose. We're just here to do things that are interesting and funny. Okay, opponent's leaving the main phase. No attacks. Okay, it's what we wanted. Let's equip the construct. Go to combat. Attack with our Germ, our construct, and our Haywire Mite. Just anything to pump up that life total a little bit. So even if they have to block the Haywire Mite, that's great. If they let it through, even better. Because potentially we could just have too many attackers next turn for them to deal with. Okay, so let's make a construct. So what? They gain 2. We hit them down to 6 with this. If we keep the construct. And sure, let's just put it all out in the open. Let's Solitude. Do you have a counterspell? They do. Okay, this gives them the Surveil. We throw away a Ragavan. All right. We're up to 29, and we gain another 2 life, up to 31. They're down to 4. All right, pass the turn there. I'm feeling a bit more confident with our position now. And what's cool is the Dragon's Rage Channeler has to attack now. It previously could have blocked the Germ. Wow! Damn, okay, that was something. That sure was something. So we got the Sanctifiers, the Burringtons, and a Relic, I believe, is what we bring in this matchup. Let's cut the Haywire Mite. They could potentially have Blood Moon, but I don't think we're too worried about it. What else are we cutting? See, I'm tempted to cut Kaldra in case they have Archmage's Charm, but we do have Touch the Spirit Realm for that. And Flickerwisp. Those are pretty good. Let's cut 1 Aether Vial, 2 Samwise. Do we cut all the Samwise? Was very good. Let's cut the Batterskull. Batterskull was great, but we have Shadowspear for that. I'll cut 1 Wisp. All right, run it back like that. Oh, maybe we should have kept some Samwises for the Burringtons. Ah, well. This is fine. Keep. Spirebluff Canal. Into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. No worries. Plains into a Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Spirebluff Canal. Bolt on the Giver. Yep. Threw away a land. Well, hopefully you'll regret that. Dragon's Rage swings in. Could run out 2 Givers. I think Thalia's the stronger card here. Question is, do we do Temple Garden? And then we can run out 2 Givers next turn and then Urza's Saga later? Or do we lead Urza's Saga? If we lead Urza's Saga without an Aether Vial, we're basically committing to that. Let's go Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Run out Thalia. All right, that resolved. Pass the turn there. Misty Rainforest. No attacks. Okay. They just want to counter what happens next, I guess. Aether Vial. Okay. Giver of Runes. Let's play Urza Saga. Run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Cracks the Misty Rainforest. Steam Vents tapped. Lightning Bolt on the Giver of Runes. Okay. Expressive Iteration. Okay. Not so good when the Thalia's out. More like expensive iteration. Scalding Tarn exiled. No attacks and passes. Awesome. Well, we will tick up our Aether Vial. Second Saga's pretty good. So I could run out the second Saga and then Sword of Fire and Ice. They can't really counter it with anything except Force of Will or Force of Negation. Maybe the construct tokens are enough though. Yeah, let's just pass. I don't think we need to attack just yet. All right, they're cracking the Scalding Tarn. Oh, Steam Vent's tapped. Now, if they don't have a Murktide here, I can actually just get a Relic and nuke their graveyard too. Scalding Tarn. They crack it. Island. No attacks and is passing. Let's make a construct. Let's activate Aether Vial. Give her runes. They basically have to act now. Unholy Heat on the giver. Okay, fine and dandy with me. Let's tick up the Aether Vial, hope for a Samwise. Stoneforge is very good. All right, let's make a construct. Shoot her up. Relic of Progenitus. Play Urza's Saga. Go to combat. Attack for 6. Take it down to 11. Set a stop in their upkeep. They cast Consider. Do some surveilling. Let's do it in their draw. Set the stop in their draw step. Okay, this way they draw their card. And now we pop the Relic. So no risk of Murktide. There's a land. That's really good. Okay. Otawara gets played. Fury, hard cast. Okay. Takes out Thalia in a construct. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Aether Vial at the end step. Casts Consider in response. Throws away a Ledger Shredder. Okay. Stoneforge into play. Use Stoneforge's ability. Grab Kaldra, go to my turn. Aether Vial will tick up to 3. Let's play a Plains. So let's see. Stoneforge Mystic, put in Sword of Fire and Ice, equip to the construct, swinging for 6, shooting them, drawing a card, or just Kaldra. I could even just defensively Kaldra. Yeah, let's just pass it there. These constructs are going to get big enough that Fury doesn't really scare me anymore. They can't really attack unless they have something to deal with it. Ledger Shredder, Expressive Iteration, bins a land. Misty Rainforest is the one they got. Okay. Has to attack for 3. No worries. We will take it. I think I'm just going to Saga here. There's the chance they could kill the Stoneforge, but I'm getting a Shadowspear and a sword next turn, so I don't think I care too much. Let's say no to the Aether Vial. Keep it on 3.
You are going to regret that.
So Windswept Heath is interesting. Let's tap Saga for mana. Shadowspear. Let's put Kaldra into play. When it goes down to 10, cracking their Misty Rainforest. I wonder what for. Steam Vents untapped. Okay. Casts Consider. Well, the only thing I was afraid of was Archmage's Charm, and now they can't do that. Dress down. Okay. Okay, their creatures lose all their abilities. They draw a card. Kaldra comes out, has all its abilities. Let's just play Ghost Quarter here. Equip the Kaldra. Go to combat. Swing in for 6. They take it down to 2. Dress down goes away. Pass it there. Unholy Heat on the Stoneforge. That removes 1 avenue to victory, putting the sword on and attacking. Second Unholy Heat. Okay, are they trying to hit a dress down? They hit it. Well done. Last card, okay. Then they get to draw off that. No attacks, okay. Dress down goes away. Let's go to my turn. Say no to Aether Vial.
I know you'll regret it.
Sanctifier is very interesting. I think we're just going to try Solitude here. Well, 1 card in hand. Sanctifier, Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's cast Sanctifier. Resolves, very nice. Crack the Windswept Heath. Get ourselves a Plains. Sword of Fire and Ice. Opponent gets to Connive, which is fine. Ditches a Dragon's Rage Channeler to the Exile Zone. And then I think we pass. Honestly, probably should have been ticking up this Aether Vial. Now that I think about it, there's only 5 cards that are 3 drops. Swings in for 3. Big Murktide. Okay. I mean, I've committed. I'm going to keep it on 3.
I promise you'll regret this.
All right, that helps. Equip Sanctifier with the Sword of Fire and Ice. Resolved. I guess we equip it with the Shadowspear too. Go to combat. Swing for 5. Casts a Braid, destroying the Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. Blocks with Murktide. So I guess we have to Solitude that.
Sure would be nice if I were on 5.
Take out the Murktide. They gain 7, so they go up to 6. Basically, we're up to 19. Pass the turn there, and they ditch the Engineered Explosives as well with the Dragon's Rage. Mishra's Bauble, looking at our top card. Now they have more information than we do. Swings in for 9, take it down to 10. Go to my turn, Aether Vial staying on 3. Thalia's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's run that out. Pass the turn there. No attacks. They cast a Mishra's Bauble, gets another Surveil. Looks at our top card. I hope it's good. I'm almost tempted to Ghost Quarter myself, actually. Just swings in for 3. Okay, I will take it. So that means my top card isn't removal for the Ledger Shredder, which means I should Ghost Quarter myself. I will hit a Plains, get another Plains. My last one. All right, go to my turn, keep Aether Vial where it is. Damn.
And here I am still on 3.
Damn. So now we have to equip Thalia, go to combat, attack for 3. Okay, go back up to 10. Now we equip Sanctifier with the Shadowspear. pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Has to swing in for 3, goes for 7. Okay, I'm guessing they got a bolt. I'll wear it. If I've lost it, I'll wear it. Should have ticked up the Aether Vial. There it is. Okay. Well, fortunately for me, they're pretty low on time and there's still a game 3. Let's bring in a Batterskull. Yeah, Batterskull over Shadowspear. I want to back like that. Let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Windswept Heath, crack it. Plains, Burrenton Forge-Tender, pass the turn there. Scalding Tarn, passes. Horizon Canopy, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Batterskull, pass the turn there. Steam Vents, untapped. Yep, Lightning Bolts the Stoneforge. Spire Bluff Canal into a Ledger Shredder. Plains into a Skyclave Apparition. Take out the Ledger Shredder. Pass the turn there. Mishra's Bauble. Look at my top card. Plays a Spire Bluff Canal. Passes to us. All right, they draw. Another Burrenton. Okay. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Eats a counter. Let's run out another Burrenton. Swing in for 3. Take it down to 14. Pass the turn there. Another Bauble. Looks at our top card. Yep, there's the Engineered Explosives. Ghost Quarter, Thalia, swing in for 4. They take it down to 10, pass the turn there. Now they pop the Engineered Explosives, passing to us. Let's go to combat, swing in for 4. They take it, let's run out Giver of Runes. They cast Counterspell, 30 seconds on their clock. Go to my turn, let's go to combat, swing in for 4. Bolts the Skyclave. You got 6 seconds, opponent. 2-2 doesn't beat Thalia. They're going to block anyway, which results in the illusion dying. We run out Giver of Runes, and we pass the turn there with no time left on their clock, and we win the match. Very nice. All right, we got it to time. Unfortunately, they beat us in game 2, but we got to see the power of the Ring Bearer on the Batterskull. Pretty happy with how that one went. Certainly didn't consider this to be one of the downsides when I clicked on Friendly Modern League. Ah, well. Alrighty, round 3. We have won the die roll. Let's go first. You know what? I'm going to keep. Lots of good pieces of interaction, and Thalia down early is always nice. I'm going to lead Windswept Heath and crack it. I'm just going to get a Plains and run out the Giver of Runes. Doing this in case we draw runner lands. Eiganjo is more valuable in our hand in that case than on the board. Pass the turn there. Oh look, it's Stephen with a PH. Opponent plays a Vedalken Epicure. Alright, so getting the Plains is probably a good move. Gets themselves a blood token. Pings us for 1. This is budget burn, I think. Solitude's nice. I think we're just going to run out Eiganjo and Thalia. Solitude would touch the Spirit Realms pretty deadly against burn lists. And we will just pass the turn there. Urza's Saga, little bit of a worry. No attacks and passes. Land's pretty nice, isn't it? Swing in for 2. Going to run out the Shadowspear. Pass it there. Opponent's cracking the blood token to draw and discard, I believe. Discards another copy of Urza's Saga. There's the Saga is ticking up. Verdant Catacombs. Oh, this might be Asmo. That makes sense. Cracks the Verdant Catacombs. Blood Crypt untapped. Profane Tutor. Okay. And just passes. Stoneforge is pretty good. Swing in for 2. They take it. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Profane Tutor ticking down. Urza Saga ticking up. Tapping it for mana. I could try and protect the Stoneforge with the Giver of Runes now in case they get a Pithing Needle. I think that's fine though. If they Pithing Needle Stoneforge, that's fine. Yep, Underworld Cookbook. It is Asmo. Thoughtseas. Sure, take what you like. Takes the Solitude. Fair enough. Another copy of Urza's Saga. And another Underworld Cookbook. Go to my turn. Back up Thalia is interesting. I think we just run out Kaldra. There might not be anything they can do about it. There's a few things that exile artifacts nowadays, but probably not in the main deck right now. Kaldra Compleat, come on down. You're the next contestant on the Tax is Right. Let's go to combat, swing in for 7, no blocks for our opponent, takes it down to 4, and we will pass the turn there. Profane Tutor coming off suspend, Thalia is going to make that cost 1. Hope that doesn't affect your plans. Does pay the 1. Urza's Saga ticking up, plays the Swamp. Oh, it's one of these. Goyo's Vengeance. Okay, gets back Emrakul with haste. Swings in for 15, Annihilator 6. Take my 15, down to 3.
We'll be fine.
Emrakul is exiled. Go to my turn. Temple Garden. I'm tempted to play that and run out Thalia, but then we could just die to Gut Shot. So let's go to combat. Swing for 5. Trampling. Opponent blocks. 4 damage to their face. Ka-chow. Okay, nice. Well, Relic of Progenitus, Soulless Jailers seem very good. Sanctifier en-Vecs are good, as are Burrenton Forge-Tenders. Question is, do we want Haywire Mites? So they're running Thoughtseize, so Aether Vials aren't that great, so we'll cut down to 1. Because Aether Vials cut down to 1, we'll get rid of the Flickerwisps. 4 cuts to make. So what if we go down to 1 Thalia and cut a single Samwise? Run it back like that. Alrighty, game 2, opponent gets to go first. I think even though we only have 1 white source, this is a good hand. Gonna keep 1 of Thalia in our deck, which means 1 in our opening hand. The best curse I've ever received. Samwise. Maybe we could get them with Ghost Quarter Samwise. Verdant Catacombs, they crack it. Blood Crypt untapped. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Wow, takes the Sanctifier. Go to my turn. Windswept Heath is interesting. Let's play Ghost Quarter, run out the Shadowspear, pass it there. Swamp. Profane Shooter is exiled. Okay, go to my turn. Let's play Horizon Canopy and run out Thalia. Pass it there. Profane Shooter ticking down. Verdant Catacombs. And they're passing. Saga's very interesting. Let's play Windswept Heath. Run out Soulless Jailer. Swing in for 2. Okay, they take it down to 13. Let's pass it there. Profane Shooter ticking down. Can't be cast thanks to Soulless Jailer.
Magnificent.
Such a good hate bear. Blood Crypt tapped. They're passing. Another copy of Windswept Heath. Interesting. Okay. So we can actually keep Samwise up as protection, can't we? So let's run out our own copy of Urza's Saga, crack the Windswept Heath, get ourselves a Plains, run out Sanctifier en-Vec, exile that Thoughtseize, go to combat, swing in for 2. They take it down to 11, pass the turn there. They play a land, and they're passing. I think Forest is actually a pretty good pickup here. It means we can play the Forest, equip Sanctifier without hurting ourselves. Go to combat, swing in for 5, gain some life, so we're out of range of the one-shot Emrakul. Pass it there. Kragenwhack Cremator.
What the hell is even that?
When it enters the battlefield, discard a card at random. If you discard a card this way, it deals damage equal to its power to target player or planeswalker. Fortunately, we've gained some life, so we might be losing a bit, but let's see what they discard. What is it? Goyo's Vengeance. So no damage, and they scoop up the match. All right, very interesting deck from our opponent, but unfortunately we took the day. Sam was being held up as protection, which is pretty good. It just works well with everything else. We can just hold it there. It's only 2 mana, which isn't really a big deal. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's running.
Round 4.
Round 4, and we've lost the die roll. 1 lander. This is a really good 1 lander. It just... if we draw a land, it would be so good.
Don't try it.
Do I want to risk it? It's a pretty solid opener. I think we can mulligan once. Yeah, this is just a good hand. We're going to keep this one. Going to throw away a Temple Garden. Verdant Catacombs from our opponent. They crack it immediately. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Birds of Paradise. Oh dear, the first hand would have been way better. Pretty sure this is Yawgmoth combo. Go to my turn. Another Ghost Quarter. Temple Garden, pay 2 life. Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Wall of Roots. Okay, Ignoble Hierarch. Pinched on 1 land. Would love a Touch the Spirit Realm here. Aether Vial ticking up. Another Ghost Quarter. Play the Ghost Quarter, run out Thalia. Doesn't do much against their deck. Just pass it there. Verdant Catacombs, so there's the second land. They crack it. Get themselves a Forest. Young Wolf. Eldritch Evolution. Okay, is this for Yorg? Yep, that's the Yorg. It's going to kill off my Thalia. Unfortunately, I can't bring it back with Samwise. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Windswept Heath, let's play it and pass the turn. Blooming Marsh swings in. I'm just going to take it here. Okay, Aether Vial staying on 2. Another land. Oh my goodness.
That is bad news.
This is not good. Temple Garden tapped. Say no. At least we're close to hard casting Solitude, I guess. So we'll pass it there. Verdant Catacombs. They swing in for another 4. Giraffe's Messenger. That's the loop, isn't it? Yeah. So we have to Solitude now, unfortunately. Solitude, ditching Samwise. Let's take out Yawgmoth. Okay, sacrifices Ignoble. Draws a card. All right, Yawgmoth's gone. Solitude's gone. Giraffe's Messenger comes in, domes us for 2. Casts an Ignoble Hierarch. Go to my turn. I'm going to crack this Windswept Heath, get myself a Plains. I never want to draw a land again, Dak. Go to my turn. Aether Vial. Does it stay on 2 or does it go up to 3? I think it's going to stay on 2. Okay, Solitude's a good pickup. Pass it there. All right, they crack the Verdant Catacombs. Get themselves a land. Go to their 10. So they got the Dryad Arbor. Okay. Blood Artist is pretty gross. Swings in like that. Okay. Solitude comes down. Exiles the Giraffe. Let's block Dryad Arbor, gain 3 life, then they ping us for 1, and they gain 1, we're down to 8. Go to my turn, Aether Vial staying on 2.
This card is useless.
Not great, Dak, not great. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Do we attack here? Yeah, I'm not seeing a downside. Swing in for 3. Do I run out the Aether Vial now? Probably. Run out the Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Court of Calling, X equals 4. This is going to get them Yawgmoth. Okay. Now we are 1 undying creature away from game over, but attacking was definitely the right move there. They draw a card. They draw a card. Gets rid of our Solitude. Getting a bit low on the old life there. Plays a tap land, passing to us. I'm going to Ghost Quarter a Plains. Get myself a Plains. Go to my turn. Tick up the little Aether Vial. Keep the other Aether Vial on 2. Touch the Spirit Realm's not bad. I guess we just hardcast it. Take out Yawgmoth. Yep, they sacrifice Ignoble Hierarch to ping us. Draw a card. Young Wolf goes down. Okay, we will pass it there. Nurturing Peatland. They crack it to draw, that's good for us, but 3 cards in hand is pretty rough against our Nun. Grist the Hunger Tide, not good, although it is only sorcery speed removal. They tick it up, so they're swinging for 1. Take it down to 6. Go to my turn. Tick up both my Aether Vials. Stoneforge, okay, well, we'll pass the turn there. They swing in for 2. I think we have to take it. Yeah, we have to take it. Ticks up the Grist. Yawgmoth can kill us. All right, that's the game. Soulless Jailer is very good in this matchup. Sanctifier is okay. Pithing Needle, yeah, I don't hate Pithing Needle. And Relic, ditch the Haywire Mite and can ditch the Thalias. Let's trim an Aether Vial. 2 Aether Vials? Let's trim 2 Aether Vials. Run it back like that. Let's go first. Okay, let's see what happens here. Windswept Heath and pass. Burrenton Catacombs, and they are passing. Go to my turn. Touch the Spirit Realm's pretty good. Horizon Canopy, crack the Windswept Heath, get a Plains, run out Sanctifier. They're cracking the Burrenton Catacombs in response. Overgrown Tomb, tapped. Sanctifier enters, and we will pass the turn there. Twilight Mire, Wall of Roots, passes. Plains, Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass it there. No attacks. Forest, another copy of Wall of Roots. Ticks down both Wall of Roots. Court of Calling, X equals 1. Young Wolf, okay. Go to my turn. Skyclave. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Is it Solitude ditching Solitude or Solitude ditching Skyclave? I think it's Solitude ditching Skyclave here. Take out the Young Wolf. Okay, that worked. Touch the Spirit Realm on the Solitude. Evoke trigger goes away. Equip up my Sanctifier en-Vec. Go to combat. Bash in for 4. Shoot them for 2. Soulless Jailer. Okay, that's great. Touch the Spirit Realm. Returns Solitude. Let's take out a Wall of Roots. Casts Endurance. Okay. Shuffles in their graveyard. Loses Wall of Roots. Gains no life. Yawgmoth. Thran Physician. No attacks and passes. Backup Solitude's pretty nice. Let's crack Horizon Canopy to draw. Backup Soulless Jailer is also pretty good. So what if we equip Solitude with the sword? That works. Go to combat, swing in for 5. Puts a neg1 counter on it. Okay. Do I accept this trade? Because I could take out the endurance. I think I'll accept it. Gain a bunch of life. Kill an endurance. Pass the turn there. Nurturing Peatland. No attacks. Fine by me. Temple Garden. Tapped or untapped? I think we can wait till after combat. Let's equip the sword. Force of Vigor. Taking out the sword. Okay. Let's swing in for 2. Let's lose 2 life. Cast Soulless Jailer. Pass the turn there. Strangleroot Geist. Okay. Swings in for 2. I'm going to block with the Jailer. Go to my turn. Stoneforge is very, very interesting. Let's run out another copy of Soulless Jailer. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Cracks the Nurturing Peatland to draw. That's what I like to see. Kalmi Garden for the token. Okay. It's a counter on the Stoneforge Mystic. Grist the Hunger Tide. Okay. Making a 1/1. Let's cast Solitude, exiling Solitude. Let's take out Yawgmoth. Yep. Sacrifices the Strangleroot Geist. It does not come back. Takes out our Stoneforge Mystic. Loses Yawgmoth. Alright. We're down 2 Solitudes to do that though. They did lose a Court of Calling though, which is nice. Let's go to my turn. Giver of Runes is not bad. Let's go to combat. Attack Grist. We'll run out Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. They have so many cards in their hand though. They just have so many opportunities to make something happen. Ticks up Grist. Gets 1 more insect. There's another Yawgmoth.
You're joking. Not another one?
Ditches an insect, going after the Giver of Runes. Okay. Takes out the Giver, draws more cards, gets a land. Yeah, they're just getting pretty far ahead. We need more removal. Unfortunately, we've ditched a lot of it to Solitudes. Samwise. Not sure that's great. Let's go to combat. Attack Grist. I suppose I could go after them realistically. They are going through their life a bit. No, pass it there. Ticks up the Grist. Wall of Roots will stop our attacks. Prosperous Innkeeper, that's going to be a problem. Young Wolf gains a life. No attacks and passes. My goodness, another Soulless Jailer. Let's go after Grist. Yep, just chumps with the Wall of Roots. Soulless Jailer, pass the turn there. Grist ticking up. Makes another insect. They gain another life. This is just giving them more tools to play with. Thoughtseize. Gonna take Samwise. Yep, could have flashed that in, but then I'd lose the Kaldra. I'm still holding out hope I can get that down. Eldritch Evolution. For what? Yeah, Vizier. That'll probably do it. That's infinite, isn't it? Or it breaks even. Yeah, they can draw until they hit Blood Artist, and then that's a win, unless they make a mistake. Yeah, they can just wipe our board here, drawing cards, and then eventually get the Blood Artist combo. Yeah, that's the game, unfortunately. Just got outdone. Scoop it up.
Round 5.
Alrighty, final round, and we have won the die roll. Let's go first. Guess we can keep. That is a hand of magic cards. I guess we'll lead Temple Garden, paying 2 life. Running out Giver of Runes, passing the turn there. Scalding Tarn. Lots of things it could be. Let's play the Forest, and Thalia is an excellent pickup. Let's play that. If this is Murktide, I'm pretty happy. Rogran Triome. Oh no. Let's just pass it there. No attacks. Keep the Giver up. Flooded Strand. Well, hopefully it's control and Thalia will be paying dividends. Go to our turn. Batterskull, not particularly helpful. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. Pass it there. They take it down to 17. They crack the Flooded Strand in the end step. 5 color nonsense. I haven't missed this. Mystic Gate. Okay, but it does look like a control list. Go to my turn. Probably should have flashed in Samwise, even if it was for no value. Swing in for 2 again. Pass it there. Castle Vantress. Definitely control. Swing in for 2 again. Suppose the question is, do we start running stuff out into obvious counter magic? Next turn's a board wipe turn. Play the Eiganjo. Pass. Archmage's Charm on the Giver of Runes. It's worth a touch the Spirit Realm, yeah? Let's give Pro White to the Thalia. And touch the Spirit Realm on the Giver of Runes. Okay. Giver will come back in their end step, so we're still safe from a 5-mana board wipe. Yep. Misty Rainforest, they crack it down to 11. Island, the Wandering Emperor. Well, I can't protect Thalia from that. Yep. Eats our Thalia. It's cool as Giver of Runes comes back. Go to my turn. Plains is nice. Let's go to combat. Attack the Wandering Emperor for 1. Let's cast Flickerwisp. Target our Eiganjo. Eiganjo enters. Pass the turn there. Blooded Strand. Prismatic Ending on the Giver of Runes. No worries. This reeks of another Wandering Emperor. Okay. Stoneforge is nice. Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. Just gonna take it. Well, Stoneforge Mystic. Eats the counter, pass the turn there. They're cracking the Flooded Strand. Hallowed Fountain tapped, going to their turn. Celestial Colonnade. Giver of Runes is nice. Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. They take it down to 6. Let's run out Giver of Runes. Resolves. Cast Flickerwisp. Resolves. Target my other wisp. Draws out a Solitude. Okay. Takes out one of the wisps. So if they're control with no companion, that probably means Snapcaster Mage. Memory Deluge, okay. Gets to sculpt the perfect hand. Teferi Time Raveler, gross. Bounces Flickerwisp, okay. Swings in for 3, gets themselves back up to 9. I will take it. Let's run out Aether Vial, attack Teferi. I could Wisp, but do I want to? Is the value getting any better? Probably not. Let's run out Flickerwisp, target our planes, pass it there. Fire. Ouch. Down to 17, lose our Flickerwisp. They swing in for 3, going back up to 12. They are running away with it. Aether Vial ticking up. Ghost Court is good. Just pass it there. No attacks. Memory Deluge. Okay, 2 cards in their hand, hey? Let's pop the Celestial Colonnade with the Ghost Quarter. Get themselves an island. Let's try for Samwise. Suppose we could have done that in response as well. Had Flash, so yeah, you can sacrifice the Ghost Quarter and in response to its own ability, Samwise it back to your hand. And we'll choose Samwise as our Ring Bearer. Pass it there. Leyline Binding, okay. Takes out the Aether Vial, no worries. No attacks and passes. Let's run out Ghost Quarter. Happy to try for a Batterskull.
Good news, everyone!
Resolved, I was not expecting that at all. Attack for 2. Take it down to 10, pass the turn there. Yep, Memory Deluge, cast with flashback. They just get to dig for whatever they want. Plays a Scalding Tarn. Swings in for 3. Well, I'm gonna block. Sure, that happens. They go up to 13, we go up to 18. Supreme Verdict. Go to my turn. That would have been nice earlier. Well, Temple Garden, pay 2 life. Pass the turn there. Cracking the Scalding Tarn. Goes for the Scry 2. 0 on top, 2 on the bottom. I don't think we're getting a better return on investment here, so we're still going to Ghost Quarter the Castle of Antris. And then in response, Samwise. Target the Ghost Quarter. Okay, now they can search. So we did that right this time. Pass it there. Polluted Delta. They're passing. So do I want to risk Counterspell for the Batterskull, or I just want to go for an equip? I think the equip's just safer. Another Ghost Quarter is nice. Let's go for the equip. Draws out the removal, and they hit us for 1. Play the Ghost Quarter, pass the turn. Cracks a Polluted Delta. Gets another red source. They worried? They think they need the red? Might have just given them what they need to cast a Fury. They have one. Memory Deluge. Okay. On the draw step, hit their Steam Vents. They get an island, so not quite a strip mine yet. Archmage's Charm to draw 2. 20 cards left in their library. 8 cards in their hand, so it doesn't bode well for us. There's their win con, Hall of the Storm Giants. They can animate it to give it ward in response to us Ghost Quartering. Touch of Spirit Realm could be fun. Ghost Quarter, target Hall of the Storm Giants. Hall gone, and that was a strip mine. Okay, pass it there. Casts a Solitude, yep. Teferi Time Raveler, very fair. Gets to cast instants and sorceries as though they had flash. Swings in for 3. I'm just going to take it. Go to my turn. Just cast Giver of Runes. Cast Touch the Spirit Realm. Counterspells it. Pass it there. Yep. Gains control of the Giver.
You thunder against me!
Plays a Flooded Strand. Ticks up Teferi. Swings in for 3. I'm just going to take it. Go to my turn. Let's run out Skyclave Apparition. Casts Dress Down. Okay. Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. They sacrifice the Dress Down. Cracks the Flooded Strand. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Yep, Prismatic Ending. No token for anybody. Ticks up Teferi. Swings in for 3. We're just going to take it. Go to my turn. Plains is fine. Pass it there. Bounces the Saga. No worries. Should have made a token off that, but didn't think of it. Just draining for time. Not planning on winning this one. Replay the Urza Saga. Pass the turn there. Swings in for 3. Batterskull back to our hand. No worries. All right. A few punts along the way, but that's fine. All right. So we're against control, which I think means Gaddock Teegs come in. Definitely the Pithing Needles and the Haywire Mites. Questionable about the Relic. I suppose Relic could be good. I'm going to say Flickerwisp and Batterskull are good cuts. Skyclave Apparitions aren't great. Maybe cut 1 Samwise. I suppose Shadowspear is not great. Keep Samwise in. Will we win this game with a Relic of Progenitus? Might stop flashback for a turn. Gaddock Teeg's basically doing that. All right, let's cut the Relic, bring back in. You want the Skyclave? Probably the Skyclave, because what, that can take out Teferi, and that's basically it. So I guess we don't want that, and maybe Flickerwisp would be the go. Protect something. Yeah, random Flickerwisp couldn't hurt. Let's submit the deck. All right, let's play first. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. Windswept Heath, crack it, get ourselves a Plains, run out Haywire Mite, pass the turn there. Polluted Delta, and they're passing. Temple Garden. Let's not pay 2 life. Let's just run out Aether Vial, go to combat. They're cracking the Polluted Delta, getting a Triome. Apparently we've just skipped through our own combat because I'm an idiot. Pass it there. Plains. Yep, Prismatic Ending, perfect. 1 less piece of removal to worry about. Windswept Heath, Thalia, swinging for 1. Pass it there. Rogan Triome tapped. Let's crack the Windswept Heath. Let's just get a Plains. Samwise is interesting. Let's go to combat, swing for 3, run out Stoneforge, Leyline Binding. Okay, let's pop Haywire Mite, take out the Binding. Thalia will stay. I think they just wanted to make sure we didn't have an Ephemerate or something around, but I'm just going to grab Sword of Fire and Ice, pass it there. Flooded Strand passes to us. Horizon Canopy is pretty good. Stoneforge Mystic, Sword of Fire and Ice, go to combat, attack for 2. Suppose we could have done that later to protect things. All right, they take it down to 13, pass the turn there. Where on my Sword of Fire and Ice? So now if I have Samwise, they will just wipe the board. Okay, Sword of Fire and Ice is gone and it's not coming back. cracks the Flooded Strand. Hallowed Fountain, tapped, goes to their 10. Just passing, I will just pass. Go to combat, swing in with Thalia. Pass it there. Flooded Strand, it's a Plains. Solitude, targets Thalia. Let's touch the Spirit Realm on the Thalia. While we're at it, let's just touch the Spirit Realm on the Stoneforge Mystic. Hallowed Fountain, tapped, swings in for 3. Take it down to 16. In the end step, our stuff comes back. Yep, dress down, that's fine. Back up Thalia's nice. Swing in for 2. Take it, pass the turn there. Swings in with a Solitude. I will block with a Stoneforge Mystic.
I'll be back.
Samwise eats a counterspell. Second copy of Samwise. Resolves. Get back the Stoneforge Mystic. I will choose Samwise to be my ring bearer. Haywire Mite's nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. Stoneforge Mystic. Only Kaldra left to grab. Do I run out the Haywire Mite? Could be worth it. Let's run it out. Pass it there. Oh, attacking for no reason. That probably means there's a board wipe coming. We'll block with the Thalia. There's the Supreme Verdict. Well, at least we gain 2 life. Go to my turn. Run out Thalia. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Pass it there. Hall of the Storm Giant. So we lose pretty hard to an Archmage's Charm, don't we? Samwise is nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 2. Leyline Binding. Takes out the Thalia. Okay. Pass the turn there. I guess we should try. Stoneforge Mystic for Kaldra Compleat. Archmage's Charm. So they're going to take the gem.
Traitor!
Go to my turn. Urza Saga's pretty good. Play the Urza Saga. Crack Horizon Canopy to draw. Ghost Quarter, interesting. Samwise, get back Horizon Canopy. Make Samwise our ring bearer. Pass the turn there. All right, they swing in for 5. Gonna take it. Go to my turn. Flickerwisp is nice. Let's run out Ghost Quarter. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Draw and discard a Windswept Heath. Let's just pass the turn there. Swings in for 5. I'm going to take it. Teferi is going to bounce the Saga, I'm willing to bet. Yep, let's make a construct. Go to my turn. Solitude's nice. Let's go Horizon Canopy, draw. Eiganjo. How very interesting. Flickerwisp, resolves. Kaldra Compleat. Go to combat. Attack them. Attack Teferi. Attack them. Draw a card, then discard a card. I guess it's Eiganjo. Is it? Yeah. Pass it there. Take it down to 5. Flickerwisp returns our Kaldra. Cracking the Misty Rainforest. Breeding Pool tapped. Leyline Binding. Okay, I will accept that. Takes out the gem. Okay, so this is a board wipe then. Fire takes out Samwise and our Flickerwisp. And has the win with Hall of the Storm Giants. Damn, I didn't see it. Did not see it. Good game, opponent. Ah well, 3-2, not bad for a nice return. Alrighty, first modern friendly league and first league back since my long break from Magic. And content creation in general. As far as the green-white list feels, I enjoy it. As far as Samwise feels, it's okay. Conditionally bringing a card back, again, it's okay. The tempting with the ring, we did see being able to make that creature have effectively, I think it's Skulk is the keyword, really, really good. So we're able to use Batterskull to get under some Murktides, which was glorious. We could attack with creatures and we didn't have to worry about being able to be surprised blocked with Solitude. So then a Solitude would have to take out the ring bearer and then block another creature. So it certainly has some play. Whether or not I'll keep it as a mainstay, I don't know. It's very awkward. Most of the time we're only really getting back a land. A lot of the removal that we're having trouble with is exile based or instant speed, and we can't afford to always keep that 2 mana up. Especially when we're running things like Urza's Saga. Getting a Saga back with Samwise is always good. Attacking with both creatures on that last turn with control was absolutely a mistake. By tapping the Ghost Quarter, we said we're undefended to this attack. We were only on 6 life. They had the fire. They were able to take out 2 of our things. It was just a lot to deal with. So we were very close to getting to game 3. I don't think they would have had time to win game 3. So a few percentage points here and there. It all comes with experience and being able to play the deck. I don't think I mulliganed as hard as I should have throughout that league, and I definitely need to work on ticking up my vials. Playing against Murktide and having to win to time, because in game 2 we had, I think, 3, maybe even all 4 Solitudes, but we never ticked our vial up to 5. I'm running 5 3-drops and I had a 5-drop in my hand. What's the point in waiting? It just comes down to situational awareness a lot of the time, and I don't have any. Just don't. I like the Windswept Heaths alongside Samwise. Certainly gives us something to do on turn 2 other than Stoneforge, but what you're doing is drawing a land, which I guess makes it a Wrenn and 6 that dies to Wrenn and 6, so that doesn't feel great now that I've said it like that. I always enjoy this idea of having a 2-drop alongside Stoneforge Mystic that generates value. I'm not sure Samwise is that one. Interestingly, it does combo with itself, so if you are running stuff like Welcoming Vampire, you can play Samwise to get a Samwise out of the graveyard if you've legendary ruled itself to cast it, and you get an infinite draw engine that way, basically 1 draw per turn, and that can help buckle an opponent under the pressure. And given how weak we are to 1 damage spells or spells that can split across our creatures because our backend's so bad, I don't even think changing Flickerwisp for Welcoming Vampire or Archon of Myria is a bad idea. We have touched the Spirit Realm for that effect. We can't use Aether Vial to keep it up, but it can also protect our Aether Vial and reset our Batterskulls and Kaldras, and it can't be countered by conventional counterspells. So I think maybe it is time for Flickerwisp to go. I know a lot of people are running Ephemerate instead of Touch the Spirit Realm, get that value with the Solitude on the early turns, protect things, but I definitely prefer Touch the Spirit Realm, as it is also a card that can remove an opposing creature in a pinch. It's not the best removal spell, but an O-Ring for free is pretty good. So let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, your feelings, what other cards from Rings of Power you think might make it in a taxes list. I'm not so sure about Samwise staying, but I do enjoy tempting the ring. And once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed the deck list. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you all very much. And until next time,